This is NBC Montana Today.
Good morning, Montana. I'm Jason Hurst. As you pour your coffee and make breakfast, let's get you caught up on what you missed while you were sleeping and get you prepared to take on your day. Coming up over the next half hour, developing news regarding a missing Missoula woman, the latest on recovery efforts, plus a controversial bill that could criminalize abortion trafficking. It makes its way to a committee in the state capitol. Hear both sides of the argument and what's next for the bill. And a bill prohibiting temporary residents from voting advances in the state legislature. What both sides are saying and where the bill goes next.
Well, the time is at 6:30. We're starting out with temperatures in the teens and 20s, colder than we've been all week, so you may find yourself reaching for a jacket. You may want to allow yourself maybe an extra 3 to 5 minutes. We've had some patchy fog form. There's a little bit of frost on your car windshield that you're going to have to clear out. But take a look at this. This is a live look over Missoula. It's our Hellgate Heating and Plumbing weather camera. Things are looking pretty good. Yes, we have a little bit of cloud cover out there right now, but those clouds are going to clear out for us throughout the day today. Your day planner, get outside. 49 at 2 p.m., 50 in that 5 o'clock hour. High pressure keeping us high and dry through the end of the week on into the first half of the weekend. For Bozeman, you're at 48 by 5 o'clock today with mostly sunny skies. It's going to be chilly again tonight. Could see some patchy fog, but heading into the weekend, outdoor plans look good. Next week, though, not so much. We're tracking our next weather maker in about 10 minutes.
We have developing news as officials search areas of interest for 33-year-old Denise Ehrlich and her dog. NBC Montana's Jacob Owens went to the scene Wednesday and brings us the latest on recovery efforts.
An underwater submarine, a drone, and the crews you see behind me. This was the scene in Missoula Wednesday as the search for Denise Ehrlich continued. Detective Guy Baker with the Missoula Police Department says weather conditions are expanding what investigations can be done in the water. Those on scene Wednesday included the Missoula County Sheriff's Office, Lewis and Clark County Sheriff's Department, and a canine task force.
We're checking areas of interest based on the investigation to try to find Denise.
Baker says officials believe Ehrlich and her dog Bamba drowned Friday. Efforts focused on the Clark Fork River west of the Madison Street Bridge. Baker says the location of Wednesday's search is based off cell phone communications. He says no new information prompted the latest recovery efforts. Rather, the rivers opened up since Saturday when ice prevented divers and a mini submersible with sonar from assisting the search.
The water level is only going to increase, and it's probably going to increase by the end of this week, so we think that we have the best opportunity right now.
Ehrlich's mother, Bunny, was among those at Wednesday's search. She praised Detective Baker, law enforcement, and all of Missoula.
Everywhere we go, they've heard of our daughter, Denise, and that's happened, and they've been incredible to us. I just want to know that we're very thankful to the city and to the people.
Baker says officials will reassess after Wednesday. The goal is to search from the area east of Jacobs Island to the area around Kelly Island in the next 2 days. Reporting in Missoula, Jacob Owens, NBC, Montana.
In Helena, lawmakers listened to arguments on a bill that would make abortion trafficking a criminal offense. House Bill 609 would prohibit pregnant women and anyone who assists them leaving or traveling within the state for the purpose of procuring an illegal abortion. Now, penalties for abortion trafficking would include up to $1,000 in fines and up to 5 years in prison. Additional charges could include deliberate, mitigated, or negligent homicide. Proponents say the scope of the bill is narrow and aims to protect the unborn and the rights of pregnant minors' parents. More than 20 opponents testified, calling it a fear tactic and saying stricter abortion laws lead to less safe outcomes for women.
This bill is about stopping bad actors from exploiting legal loopholes to transport minors across the state lines for an abortion without their parents' knowledge. It's about preventing an unregulated abortion industry from expanding its reach without any accountability.
We are here to create an immediate felony if abortion is ever outlawed in Montana. And that felony will impact women, will impact their partners, will impact their families, will impact their medical providers.
The bill would apply for any abortion trafficking acts committed after the bill gets signed into law. A fiscal note has not been published. If the bill clears committee, it would then head to the House floor. Also in Helena, a bill to remove the ability to vote for many temporary residents clears its first floor vote Wednesday. Now, House Bill 413, it passed a second reading in the chamber on a 55 to 45 vote. The bill would prohibit temporary residents who are in the state for work, training, or an educational program from voting unless they intend to live in Montana after their current work or schooling is complete. Proponents say temporary residents already can't vote, and this bill would further clarify that. Opponents say it may be unconstitutional and disproportionately impacts out-of-state college students.
When they're in the university system, they are affected by the laws and policies of that location and should be able to vote on them.
I'm not really sure what the big deal is, just to clarify and give a little bit more guidance to the public. I think more clarity with the public is better than opaqueness.
If passed, the bill would take effect immediately. It will go through a final House vote later today. If the bill clears the House, it will move to the Senate. And we now visit with Chief Meteorologist Brooke Foster, who is standing by. Brooke, I would ask you what you're looking at, but I know it's nothing but sunshine, sunshine, and more sunshine, unless I'm wrong.
Right. I mean, it's a little bit of fog this morning, a little bit of cloud cover, but all of that clears out today. That's going to set the stage for a gorgeous weather pattern today all the way through the weekend. 6:36 live. Look outside right now. Kalispell and Missoula. I've been watching the road report off and on throughout the morning. No delays for us. There is some scattered frost and ice, though, on mountain passes and some of those side streets, rural roads. So reminded those kiddos that they may see a little bit of ice this morning. 27 to start the day in Kalispell, but by the afternoon, they're going to step off the bus with temperatures almost to that 50-degree mark. Same goes for Missoula, 24 this morning. We've had patchy fog this afternoon. Sunshine, 46 degrees at around 3 p.m. Even warmer by the weekend. I'll tell you how long it's going to last coming up in about 10 minutes.
Coming up, the University of Montana took the next step to comply with President Trump's policies. Those updates. Plus, I've never skied before. That is until now. We documented my first time skiing. When we return, we take a closer look at my adventures from Lost Trail. But first, here is a live look from our Hellgate Plumbing weather camera above TD Mountain at Snowbowl. Chief Meteorologist Brooke Foster has your day planner right after the break.
Republic Services is the